Well, hello, everybody. How are you doing? It is Friday night, and we have decided, I say we, me and Rochelle, we have decided to spend our date night with, boom, you. We're so glad that you tuned in and that you're watching. Well, guess what? We have been on a series talking about personality profiles in our relationship and in parenting and such, and I just... I want to remind you, go back and watch those three if you haven't seen them. They're the featured posts at the top of my profile. So 1, 2, and 3 are on there. And this is numero 4. I can speak English and Spanish at the same time. Wow. Did you know that? So
you must be a newscaster.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Let's do it.
By the way, did you know this is the Love You Long Time live stream? That's right. Okay. Let's get into this. Can we do just a quick review?
Okay, real quick.
So again, we are talking about disc personality styles or behavioral styles, and there's a lot of questions. Is it a test? Is it a survey? What is it? DISC is an assessment. Some people may even call it an inventory. That's more like, I think, the Myers-Briggs. And DISC is an assessment of how we see and react to the world around us. That's really all it is. But what is amazing is learning this helped me know you more. And I found that when I knew you more, I loved and appreciated you more, and I was less likely to be judgy about the things in your personality that kind of severely irritate me.
What irritates you?
We're not going to talk about that tonight.
What?
Hey, by the way, if you're online with us, please give us a thumbs up, give us a shout out. We're watching the chat here, and if you have questions, we're probably going to go, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, whenever, I guess whenever we get done talking. But give us a heads up. I know it's Friday night. You're probably out having a date with your loved one. So some of you guys may be watching this later. And if you're watching it later, just type in later, okay? Not later as in you're leaving, but as in you're watching later, okay? Personalities. What's amazing is that when we learn about the different personalities in our lives, we can see how we really fit together and make something really strong.
I think that since we've been doing this, there's things that I've noticed myself talking to you differently, because I've learned that you don't hear what I'm saying unless I word it to the way you can hear it. Does that make sense?
100%.
Because otherwise I say something and you're like, you just don't get it, and then we get into an argument really over dumbest stuff.
Why do you start those arguments?
I don't know. I'm so bad, but I feel like.
Hello, Oscar. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Heidi. So glad that you've joined us.
Daniel, which Daniel?
Daniel Hugendorf.
Oh, Daniel.
Yeah,
hi,
right
Daniel.
Right there. He put a racing flag on.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. Yeah. So,
anyways, what I was saying, I just feel like even when I say things the way you don't hear them the first time I say them, and it kind of causes this little thing to rise up, like you can feel the kind of like tension in the air, maybe.
No.
But so when I feel that happen, I'm like, wait a second, how did I say that? Did he hear me correctly? Did he hear my heart? Because I don't think that I always say it correctly. And now I understand that, like, how you need to hear it so that you don't get like uppity at me or whatever. Yeah. I don't know what to call it. Well, but that tension that's like can be there so quickly, something can escalate so fast. I can pull it back together and pull it back down. I can feel a shift.
You know, one of the things that I wasn't listening to anything you said.
I know you weren't. I know. Do you have ADHD, dude?
No. Okay.
Are you sure?
Okay. one of the things that I've learned, one of the things that I've learned about you is that if I want you to know that I feel like that I see you as beautiful, if I tell you you're beautiful, it's one thing. But if when I see you, you see my face, see that you're beautiful, I immediately see a response in your eyes.
Or like today at the office.
Yes.
We were in separate rooms.
Yes.
And I walked through and there's a glass door there and his face just... And
if I go, hey, beautiful, that really means nothing to you.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. So
it's
anyways,
uncomfortable.
But I've learned that, I mean, not that I'm like faking it, but if I want to tell you you're beautiful, I want to say it in a way that you're gonna hear it. Oh my gosh.
It's bedtime.
It is. Nope. It's time to read.
Oh, you're reading.
Guess what?
Sorry.
We're skipping the reading tonight. Okay. And there is Mama Rock right there. Mama Rock is in the house. Hey, Mama Rock. We're so glad you're here. You guys feel free to ask us a question. Listen, we're not charging for answers tonight. Okay. We're not charging to answers.
I don't know if they want our answers.
But gosh, we've been married a hot minute.
A minute.
Yeah, a hot minute.
Just a minute.
Yeah. So we're coming up on 29 years. Yeah. And she still loves me.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Okay. But we need to get into what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, because we've talked about, last time we talked about the D-type personalities.
Yes.
By the way, I don't know if you guys saw any of my posts today. I gave the each personality type at their best and at their worst. You should really check it out and look at it and see if you see yourself, which one you see yourself. And you're going to probably identify with probably two of those, maybe just one, maybe three. Okay.
It's a quick assessment, basically.
Yeah.
And I put it on my wall as well. So you can go to either one of our walls. Okay.
So Daniel says he has selective hearing. That's what his wife says. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Men are really good at the selective hearing.
That's not just you, Daniel.
Yeah, really good. I'm very good at when all the daughters say, "Daddy, I need money." I don't even hear that. It just goes right out one ear, and But if it's like, "Daddy, a boy's coming," or "What?" I'm immediately at attention. Okay, yeah. So let's get into this. Okay, so we're gonna start with just a really quick review. Okay, really quick review. And we need to remember that people are typically either outgoing or they are
reserved,
right?
Yep.
More outgoing or more reserved. Not all outgoing, but just more outgoing or more reserved. And the other thing is, let me click on this. Okay. The outgoing people are fast-paced, they're optimistic, energetic, involved, positive, enthusiastic. And enthusiastic. That's just me 100% of the time, right? Okay, maybe that's not totally true. Okay.
Mostly true.
So mostly true, right?
Yeah.
Now
the reserved are the slower paced, cautious, concerned, reluctant, critical thinking. Am I going too slow for you?
No, you're good.
Okay. And discerning.
Discerning people. So which one are you? Which one is your spouse? Which one is your child? Which one is the closest people in your life? Are they more the outgoing active? Or are they more the reserved passive type, right? Which one is it? Which one do you see yourselves in?
So top or bottom.
Okay. So we're top or bottom.
Right.
Now the next thing is most people we're going to lean either more towards being task-oriented or people-oriented.
Right.
Okay? And I'm in this weird spot depending on, I can be 100% in one mode or 100% in the other mode.
Yeah.
Okay?
I see that.
And when I'm stressed, when Jason gets stressed, I'm 100% in the task mode.
Yeah.
Okay? I will run over, I will slice, I will destroy to fix things, to make things happen. That's and I might even, damage a few people in the process. But when I'm not stressed out, okay, the people side of me comes out, the charming side, the one you fell in love with. She's just laughing. Okay, fine. So, you guys probably just think we're crazy, right? You know, is this like Jerry Springer for you guys watching us? I don't know. No, hopefully not.
Oh my
hopefully
gosh.
not. Okay, so but back to this. Task-oriented people,
Yes.
they're more about the form, the function, the program, the plans, the project, the process. Whereas the people-oriented people are
relationships, caring, sharing, emotions, feelings, and friendships.
yeah. All that. Oh, did you just say? Do you think it's that stuff, right?
So this one's going to be your left or right side.
Yeah. So which one are you? Which one are you? Okay. So that's our quick review, right? So now when we put those together, we have the top right is the I. I stands for influence. Influence. High I people. Do you want me to talk about the I people?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll talk about I people. Okay. High I people, they're inspiring, they're influencing, they're inducing, they're impressive, they're interesting, they're impressionable, they like to feel important, okay? Interchangeable, they're interested in people, they're imaginative, they're that doesn't sound so good, impulsive. And this last one's going to be red. They're illogical. They can be illogical. High I people can be illogical.
What does an inducing person mean?
What is inducing? Inducing. That means, inducing. Well, let's talk about pregnancy.
Yeah.
Inducing. When they induce you, they give you something to make it happen, right?
Right.
And inducing is kind of like how if I'm thinking of electromagnets, okay? If one magnet can induce current in another electromagnet.
Okay.
And so it's like a transfer.
Got
it's a
it.
transfer of energy.
That makes sense.
How about that?
Okay.
That's
that makes
not
sense.
probably the best definition.
Yeah.
I mean, I could like Google it real quick. If you guys
I think they were just looking for an I word.
Yeah. No. They really make you feel something. I people
okay, there's a better way to explain
they
it
help
than
transfer
babies and magnets.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. So Heidi says spot on. Stress, productivity, dominant, and task oriented. Boom. Okay. And I don't know what Daniel means when he says Jerry.
Jerry Springer.
Oh,
he's doing Jerry. He's doing that.
Oh my gosh!
Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah. Daniel, they're sitting there going, "Hey, look at them, honey. We ain't as dumb as them, right?"
Okay. There might be people watching that have been on the show, so hush. Behave.
Okay. All right. So now, high I people.
Yes.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Focus.
I lost my mouse here.
Sorry.
Okay. High I people. They're about 25 to 30% of the population, okay? And here's some examples. Jim Carrey, Will Smith, Oprah Winfrey, and Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, those are some high people. Their basic needs are recognition, approval, and popularity, okay? Is that you? Is that you? Is that your spouse? Is that the person next to you? Recognition, approval, and popularity. I mean, I don't mind being recognized.
You're not a high I, though.
I don't mind. Am I not?
No.
You don't think so? Have you seen my disc? You don't even know me. We've been married for 29 years and you don't even know me.
You do have a high I, but I don't know. I guess.
Okay. We are about to,
you
know what? We're turning on task mode, Jason, right now.
Those are your basic needs. I know you are being very driven. Stop. Calm down.
All right. So,
jeez.
Okay. So, high I people, they're friendly. They are compassionate. They're
Wait. No.
Just hold on. You're going to get to do the C's. Okay. They're carefree.
I'm saying compassionate. Go for it.
Okay. They're talkative. Sorry. They're outgoing. They're enthusiastic. They're warm. They're personable. They're fun. A high I person is high on fun. They're high on life.
Okay, but it doesn't make sense that your high is DI and you those are like almost like they fight each other sometimes.
Correct. in some.
How's that living with
Well,
those
hold
two
on,
personalities?
hold on. Okay, look at that. Look right there in the top left corner. You see that little
Yes,
circle?
I know. That's
okay,
your D.
listen to me. No. That's the I. The top right corner is the I.
You just said top. Look at the top left.
Okay, well, the top left of the screen and in the little thing in the screen, the
You
top
said
right
top
of that.
left. I looked at
Okay,
the top
sorry.
left.
Okay, got it. We're about to throw down right here.
I don't know
on
what's wrong
live
with
stream
you right now.
guys. Okay.
You're being crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Top left of the screen.
top left of the screen.
Not top left
the
of
red,
the circle.
The red slice of
Got
pie.
it.
Okay. That is above.
Yes, I understand.
That means outgoing.
Yes.
To the right is people.
Yes.
Okay.
But to the left is task.
The other part of me is the top above, which is outgoing, and to the left, which is task.
Right.
And I, depending on the circumstances I'm in, I'm either going to be exemplifying the high D or the high S, depending on the needs of the moment.
I?
Sorry, the high D or the high I. Yes,
definitely. Are you okay?
Definitely not the high S.
What is wrong with you?
Okay, definitely not the high S. All right,
Being
so
weird tonight.
Oscar's cracking up over there. Okay, good. Okay, so let's keep going here. All right, so now remember that strengths, when they're pushed to an extreme, they really become weaknesses. Another way to say that is blind spots. Okay, we all have blind spots. Now, under control, okay, a high I, under control.
Yes.
Okay, they're optimistic. They're very persuasive.
But you're supposed to read the out of control side with the under control side.
Oh.
They match.
Oh, so I read, okay, you want me to do it that way?
Well, doesn't that make more sense?
Fine, we'll do it your way. Okay, fine. No, it's okay, we'll do it your way. Okay. She's going to stab me. Okay. Under control, a high I is optimistic, but out of control, they're unrealistic. Or under control, they're persuasive, but out of control, they can become manipulative. Okay? Is that you? How about this? Is that your spouse? Is that your teenager? Let's get real, okay? They're excited, but they can be emotional. They're communicative, but guess what? Out of control, that's gossip. Under control, they're spontaneous, but they can also be impulsive, right? It's great to have some spontaneity, but it's also not great to be impulsive. They're outgoing, but guess what? They can also be unfocused. Expressive, but they can also just get excitable. Involved, but then they can become directionless. Imaginative, or they can just be daydreaming, out of control. They can be warm and friendly, or out of control, purposeless. You know, here's what my high eyes. Squirrel. That's right. High eyes will chase the squirrel in an instant. Okay. Again, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just we have to understand that each one of us, you know, look at that left column. Optimistic, persuasive, excited, communicative, spontaneous. All of those things are great, but out of control, each one of us in our personalities, those things cannot be great. Okay. So what we need is balance. Again, high I personalities, they make great actors, airline attendants, auctioneers, especially airline attendants, especially on Southwest. Okay. Broadcasters, clowns, coaches, comedians, entertainers, evangelists, masters of ceremony, meeting planners, Peace Corps volunteers, performers, politicians, preachers, public relations directors, public speakers, radio personalities, receptionists, reporters, salespeople, teachers, telemarketers, telephone operators, travel agents, and wedding consultants. I mean, think about it. Is that you? Is that your spouse? Is that your child? Is that your coworker? Just try to start seeing these things in people, okay? Now, again, I types like exposure to people. They have to be around people. They are literally energized by being around people. Whereas people that aren't people-oriented, they're task-oriented, they are drained by being around people. Are you drained by being around people or energized by being around people? Okay, so high eyes, they like a lot of activity and they love to make people laugh. They love to make people laugh, okay? And they love short-term projects because they like instant gratification. They love to be on the go, and they love prestige. They love titles and prestige, okay? So, again, I types, they enjoy making people happy. They can be higher than a kite or lower than a skunk. Think about that. They probably have thousands of Facebook friends. And they may believe that, talking and doing are synonymous. And another way to say this with high I's is, in the end, when all is said and done, a lot more has been said than's been done. Think about that too, okay? But they might need more focus, and they take pleasure in playing while they work. These people bring the fun at work, and they need fun at work, okay? They're amazing people, period. They're amazing people. Okay, again, they're fun to watch. Here's another secret about high I's. A lot of the other personalities are envious and want to be high I's. Seriously, they are. Okay, they're fun to watch. They're great starters. They get bored really quickly. They're likable. They're prone to exaggerate and tell tall tales, and they're easily excitable. Okay, now here's the thing. Here's what they don't like. If you want to irritate high I's, okay, ignore them, ridicule them, make them look bad, put them in a corner and isolate them. Put them in your accounting department, or doing repetitive tasks, or paying bills, or all of checking off lists. Okay, all of those things. They hate those things and restraints. They're just not built for it. Okay, they're just not built for it. But guess what? There's other personality types that are built for that, and they hate all these things. Okay, so an I type. Now here's the deal: when interacting with an I type wants you to be fun, responsive, stimulating, positive, upbeat, and enthusiastic. Okay, high I's hate Debbie Downers. They hate it. They will walk on the other side of the street from a Debbie Downer. Okay. So I types in your organization, school, or business or team, they are I types are inspiring, and they love to interact with people so that everyone has a great time. They really are amazing people. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the C's. Okay. I'm going to click along here, and you just tell me to stop when you want. Okay. But the high C's, again, the C's are below the line, so they're more reserved people. They're guarded, right? And they're on the task side. Okay. Here we go. What are they?
Okay. Cautious, competent, cognitive, careful, calculating, critical thinking, compliance wanting, conscientious, correct, conformist, consistent, and the red word is cold.
Yeah, they can come across as cold.
I know I can.
High C's can come across as cold.
That's me.
Is that you?
You know that's me.
I know that's you.
Why would you not
Everybody
know?
thinks that until they get to know you.
Everybody
Then once they get to know
so.
you, they realize they get to see the S side of you, how warm and amazing you are. I mean, not that you're amazing in your C, but the C a lot of times presents with a cold personality, is what people see from the outside.
That's because.
And so then they don't want to approach them because maybe they think they're a little stuck up or something like that, and so maybe they can be misunderstood at that point, right? So, yeah. Okay, is that you? Okay. Daniel says, could the I's be superstitious people? That's a good question, Daniel. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. That's a really good question. Okay. So let's keep going here. In the population, they're 20 to 25% of the population. Tell us some examples.
Diane Sawyer, Clint Eastwood, Tiger Woods, and Martha Stewart. And their basic needs are quality answers, value, and excellence. So
think about that. Do you have any people in your life that really want quality answers?
I don't know.
You don't know? How about your son?
I don't know. Is he a high C? I don't know.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. He's a DC. And so high C's are, what are their strengths?
You want to just do it?
No, I'm asking you. I want you to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to take a drink of water while you do it.
They're gifted, analytical, sensitive, perfectionistic, aesthetic, idealistic, loyal, self-sacrificing, and thorough.
Thorough. Definitely thorough. Okay. And
Strengths push to an extreme become weaknesses. That's the same keyword every
Now, I
time.
want to make sure that you read the left and right column one line at a time instead of doing what I did. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do it the right way?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, do it the correct way.
All right. Under control, they're orderly. Out of control, they're compulsive. Under control, they're logical. Out of control, they're critical. Under control, intense. Out of control, unsociable. Under control, curious. Out of control, prying. Under control, teachable. Out of control, easily offended. Under control, cautious. Out of control, fearful. Under control, correct. Out of control, inflexible. Under control, questioning. Out of control, doubting or doubtful. Under control, conscientious. Out of control, worrisome. Under control, precise. Out of control, picky.
Yep. And when they have a really high C, you may find them as professional fault finders. I don't like when I'm looking over here. It looks like I'm looking off screen, but I'm actually looking at you. I should look down and say, "Hey, Rochelle, when they are this, that way I'm looking on the screen. Can you see on the screen? Okay. Yeah, and you can look up. Can you look up? We did that the other day. We already did that, didn't we? Okay. Hey. Okay. All right. What we need is what? Balance. Okay.
All right. C-types make good accountants, architects, artists, authors, bankers, bookkeepers, composers, computer programmers, consultants, dentists, engineers, finishing carpenters, inventors, lawyers, librarians, mechanics, military intelligence, musicians, philosophers, photographers, physicians, pilots, professors, scientists, surgeons, and teachers.
So
it's very wide range.
So do you see any of this in you or the people around you? Your wife, your husband, your significant other? Okay.
C-types like consistency, detail, excellent work, creativity, perfection, and getting it right.
Getting it right.
And C-types think in concepts, might seem uncaring, want to exceed expectations, have lots of questions, want to understand, and see the pitfalls.
Find the faults. That's a good thing, by the way.
How is that finding faults, seeing pitfalls?
Well, no, they're like, okay, fine. You're right.
That's not the same thing.
Find the risks, I guess, is the pitfalls, right?
Yeah. Like,
okay, fine.
Like watching.
Fine, you're right again.
Watching all of the shows that I
you're right again.
watch so I know what's going to happen or not happen when a bad guy comes and gets me, and I know what to do.
Tell us what this says.
C-types are sometimes difficult to please, focused on excellence, dedicated to the task, self-sacrificing, logical, and attentive to details.
They like the details right. We need people in our lives who care about the details. We do. Okay.
C-types don't like being criticized, unnecessary interruptions, ambition without a plan, mistakes, mediocrity, and illogical changes.
Illogical changes. Yeah, that really irritates them. Maybe it irritates you.
C-types want you to be open-minded, accountable, structured, accurate, analytical, and reasonable.
Yes. C-types are pretty amazing people. We need them. We need them.
All right. C-types in your organization, school, business team, blah, 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 wherever. C-types who are cautious seeks the facts and follow procedures so they can uphold principles.
Yep. Okay, and we went through this already.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put this on the screen real quick, and we're just gonna compare Now that we've done all four, we're going to compare them, okay? And, the D's, their big question is they want to know what. I's want to know it's about who. The S's is about how. And the C's are about why. Let's skip down to the vehicle, the preferred vehicle, okay? Which is right there. What's that, the fifth one? Okay. Again, your high D typically, they typically want to drive a luxury or powerful vehicle. And the I's, they're going to be in the convertible, okay? And the fun vehicle. And the S's typically like the family, SUV, reliable vehicles. And the C's, they want the quality, economical vehicle and the one with low repair costs. Okay. And so if you guys want to take a screenshot of this, that would be great. This is a great list to come back and reference. And again, look at the magazines. Okay. The typically the D there, it's about the money. It's about the return on investment, and the I's, it's about, the people, the who, and the S's, it's about, like Reader's Digest, and the C's are going to do all the research before they buy something with Consumer Reports. Okay. And Heidi says that, she says she's a D and a C. That is a great personality. Okay. And every one of these personality blends are amazing. But when you start to understand that, you can see and put yourself in positions where you can thrive. And there were things before I understood my personality. There were things in my life that were needing to get done. And subconsciously, I hated doing them. So I put them off. Okay. What I've learned to do is those things, I delegate them or hire someone to do those things that loves doing those things. And then I spend more of my time in my strength zone. And I wish that I could spend 100% of my time in my strength zone. But the more we can recognize our strength zone, what we're made for, and what we're good at, and what we crave, okay, the more we can start to engineer our lives to put ourselves in those situations. Because when we're working in our strength zone, it's going to be more fun. We're going to get more results, and the world's going to be a better place because of it. That's the bottom line. So, okay. So back, let's go back over here. There we go. We're back up. So that is really it. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to hit us up in the chat. Okay. We're passionate about personality profiles, personality styles, and your whole life. Okay. I don't want to say your whole life. So many things in your life are dependent on relationships. Okay. Your marriage, your parenting, your job, your connections on a team. Okay. They're so important. And understanding yourself, understanding others is the second key. And the third key is being able to adapt your communication style to better interact with other people. And when you can do that, I don't want to say magical things happen, okay? Because you start valuing people, connecting people, and designing more successful teams and systems. And life is so much better. So I just want to tell you, go after it, go get it. If you haven't taken a DISC profile assessment test yet, did I say test? An assessment yet? Take an assessment. Okay. There's a ton of them out there. You can ask my favorite one and be happy to share it with you. I'm not here to sell you anything today, but just know that this is powerful. Okay. So God bless you guys. And, I'm very thankful that I didn't get slaughtered by you for all my comments early on when we first started, but, we like to have fun. We like to have fun together. So we just want to say, God bless you and have a great night.
Bye.